The Celtics complete the sweep. I'm not really shocked that they completed the sweep. Once Tyrese Halliburton went out, I was like, okay. I thought they would probably not like beat the Pacers by 20, but kind of beat them convincingly. Like, go up, beat them like how they did in game 2. Was up basically majority of the game. No, these games were close. These two games, these games in Indiana were very close. Like, I can't lie. I was actually shocked that these games were this close. Like, TJ McConnell, he's amazing. I'm not gonna lie. TJ McConnell's amazing. He gave you 15, 5, and 4. Andrew Nembhard is good. I know I was kind of on him about his defense against Jalen Brunson in the Knicks series. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. You balled this series. He averaged 21 and 8 assists. That is pretty good. When Tyrese went out, like, he played pretty good. Like, the Celtics only won by 3 these 2 games in Indiana. Give the Pacers credit. They fought. Usually teams like that, they'd be like, you know what, man? Best player out. Yeah, we are going back home, but man, this is over with. No, they did believe that they could have won that series or win those games in Indiana, because remember, if they don't turn the ball over late in game 1, they probably do win that game. I'm not going to lie. They probably do win that game. Game 2, yeah, the Celtics beat us up. We'll take that. But in these games, they fought, man. They fought. Miles Turner played good in game 3. Pascal Siakam played good. Andrew Nembhard, obviously, he played really good. But the Celtics, I think the Celtics just came out better. Like, they were better in the clutch. And this is what everybody was talking about with the Celtics. We want to see what the Celtics do against adversity in clutch time situations. They haven't been tested yet. Well, look, they got tested, and this is what everybody wanted. They got tested. But obviously people aren't happy with it still, and I'll talk about that after this. But give Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum credit. They fought. They were the 2 best players this series. Jason Tatum averaged 30, 10, and 6. Yes, he still didn't shoot 3 from well, but he still played good. Jaylen Brown dropped 40 in game 2. And man, in game 4, he hit some really big shots. He had a block close to the end of the game against Andrew Nembhard, and then made the game-winning assist to Derek White for the 3-pointer to obviously win the game. He played really good, and we can't forget about Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday, man, that was a great pickup by them during the offseason. Drew Holiday averaged 18, 7, and 5. He played terrific defense. He played good defense on basically anybody he was guarding. Obviously, Andrew Nembhard was still playing good offensive end, but man, without Drew Holiday, I don't know where they'd be at. And I'm also going to give credit to Al Horford. If Al Horford, honestly, if he doesn't like hit 7 3-pointers, that was a career high for him in the playoffs and the regular season. If he doesn't hit 7 3-pointers in that game 3, there's a chance that the Celtics probably lose that game, and it's a 2-1 series. So you got to give them credit. This was Jason Tatum's best series this playoffs. Obviously, he didn't play good against the Heat. Really didn't need him to play good. He played okay. He played decent against the Cavs. Didn't need him to play like overly good. But I think they did need him against the Pacers, because the Pacers fought. Like, you just got to give them credit. They fought, man. And I think no one is shocked that the Celtics are back in the finals second time in 3 years. Like, this was the best, in my opinion, this was the best team in the East all year. Had them better than Philly, had them better than Milwaukee, had them better against the Knicks. And people are saying, yeah, this is the easiest cakewalk to the finals ever. It probably is the easiest cakewalk, but all you can do is face who's in front of you. It's not their fault that people are hurt. You can't just blame them. And that's what I kind of don't like about all these big media companies like ESPN, Fox, and all them. It's like, they're saying you're not impressed, but it's like you can only play who's in front of you. Because if they would have lost these games, y'all would have talked about them. But when you're winning, it's like you're still talking about them. In the regular season, it's different. Like in the regular season, it's all you want to dominate teams, blow them out, or beat them in clutch games. Man, I ain't gonna lie. In the playoffs, bro, you just need 16 wins. I don't care how I get these wins. If I beat a team by 1 point every game, hey, I don't care. A win is a win. All we need to do is win 16 games. I don't care if we don't blow them out. We blow them out, we blow them out. We don't, we don't. Who cares? So, like, y'all got to get off them. And then people are going in on, like, the Celtics about, like, who's the better player, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Honestly, they're both really good. They're both really good. They both need each other because without each other, they probably don't even get this far anyway. So it really doesn't matter. I think Jason Tatum is the better player only because I think his shooting, scoring wise, I think they're about the same. Shooting, probably about the same. But when it comes to rebounding, defense, and facilitating, Jason Tatum beats Jaylen Brown at that. He just doesn't do that stuff. And that's nothing against him. That's just not a part of his game. I don't think facilitating never been a part of his game. And that's okay. But they both need each other. They both need each other. So it doesn't really matter who's the best player. And I'm glad that Jaylen Brown got the Eastern Conference MVP because I honestly think he deserved it because, yes, I think he was probably the most consistent player and he was definitely the most efficient. And I think he made more plays than Jason Tatum in that series. Like, I think Jason Tatum played better? Yes, but I think Jaylen Brown, with him hitting the game winning, the game winning, not the game winning three, but the game tying three in game one. You dropped 40 in game two, and then you made clutch plays in game four. Why not give him this? Why not give him the MVP for that series? I'm not really shocked at that. So I'm glad he got it. So I'm not upset that Jason Tatum didn't win it. Jason Tatum won one back in 2022. So it doesn't really matter. I think the Celtics, I've been, Jason Tatum's my guy. I've had the Celtics all year. I think whoever they do face, Dallas or Minnesota, probably most likely gonna be Dallas because obviously they have a 3-1 lead. But I'm going to pick the Celtics to win against whoever. They do need Porzingis. I'm sorry, they do need him. I think they can still beat them without Porzingis, but Porzingis just makes life for the Celtics so much easier. He makes life for them so much easier. So they need him with his rim protection, rebounding, and spreading the floor. They need him. And it makes life so much easier if they do gotta face Dallas or Minnesota. But Celtics, they taking care of business. Whoever's in front of them, they are beating 4-1, 4-1, 4-0. So it doesn't matter. And now they got basically 9 days off. They don't got to play till next Thursday. and that's what happens when you do. Hey, you take care of business, you get rest. I take rest over momentum. That's just me though. Because any knick-knack and injuries, hey, I want us to be at close to 100% as close as possible. Because every time you keep delaying a series, somebody might get hurt. A twisted ankle, elbow, wrist, whatever. So I'd rather take that over extending a series that I have no business extending. But give credit to the Celtics, man. They're a good team. Had them all the way. I'm gonna pick them regardless. I just think the Celtics are just a better team. And they beat the Pacers, but give the Pacers credit. Pascal, Andrew Nembhard, all of them. Hey man, they gave the Celtics a fight. And Tyrese, I wish he could have played. You know, Tyrese is my guy too. I wish he could have played, but they did what they had to do, and the Celtics, they took care of business. It was a competitive sweep. I'll say that. It was a competitive sweep. Give the Celtics credit, man. They're a really good team, and I think they will beat either the Mavericks, or the Timberwolves in the finals. I just think they are the most talented team, talented from 1 through 6, basically. So yeah, Celtics, they took care of business. They complete the sweep, and they're going back to the finals. So